Assalamualaikum, my name is Normasni and I will tell you guys about bibliography. Bibliography is a statistical analyzing of books, articles and other sources of information. The purpose is to analyzing emerging trends and to evaluate research performance. It is used by librarians and research. How? What is the method? The method is quantitative for evaluate research by performance, productivity, and guys about Scopus now. Well, Scopus is the largest abstract and citation of peer-reviewed literature, and it contains more than thousands of journal, book, paper, and millions of conference paper, auto profiles, and record. It is launched on 2004 by Elsevier. The coverage is science, technology, and many other disciplines. So you guys know about Scopus, but what about Web of Science? Well, Web of Science is a global database serving scientific communities. It is run and managed by Clarivate. It contains thousands of proceeding paper and journal. Not just that, a million of records. We can move on to method of searching. Before we can access the Scopus and Web of Science, you have to construct a topic. Like my group, we choose information needs and healthcare because it is relevant and we want to analyze the impact also to evaluate topic finding. Is choose and visit. In accessing Scopus, first you have to choose your preferred search engine. Like mine is Google. Next is visit. If you are UITM student or UITM staff, you can visit Permata UITM before access Scopus. And the second one is visit Scopus. If you are using your personal account, you can visit Scopus in their official page. 3. Register and ready. For institutional login, after you visit the Permata UITM, you have to log into Permata UITM and scroll down and click Scopus. But if you are wishing in accessing through your personal account, you will require to sign in or register in their website first. After that, you both are ready to access Scopus. For Web of Science, it is still the same step. First, you choose your preferred search engine like Google. Next, you visit Permata UITM if you are institutional login, or if you are personal account login, you have to directly visit the Web of Science official website. Register and ready. If you are institutional login, you have to log into Permata, scroll down and click Web of Science. But if you're using your personal account, you are required to sign in or register account in official web page or website Web of Science.
Now I will explain search strategy formulation using Boolean operator.
So now I will explain why we use the Boolean operator. So the Boolean operator help us to find the right information that we need. The Boolean operator is divided into three, which is AND, OR, and NOT. So now I will explain about the AND operator. We use the AND operator when we want the both of keyword to appear, such as information needs and healthcare. AND operator make you search what you want more specific. Okay, so now I will explain about OR operator. The OR operator will show the either one of the keyword that you put. OR also makes your research more wider. Okay, so now I will explain about NOT operator. We as a user use a NOT operator when we want to remove something that we don't want. Okay, for example, cancer, not lung. So the document will show only about the cancer and we exclude about the lung. Okay, now I will show the example picture that we use an operator in our example. You can see that we use information needs and we put and the second code is healthcare.
My name is Muhammad Diploma bin Azano. So I will be explaining about comparing website and search is filtered by year. For websites, if you filter 2014 until 2025, it shows 32,320 documents, while Scopus, if we filter the same 2014 until 2025, it shows 31,390 documents. So Web of Science is more document than Scopus, while Scopus is less than Web. It's just only filtered by year only. So now moving on to filter by language. If we filter by language that we prefer, such as English, so it will show you automatically how much document that has English language in it. So for Web of Science, it has 31,751 document, while Scopus has 30,340 document. So Web of Science is more document than. So for the data analyze, we can see that Web of Science and Scopus has analyzed result in it after we searching what document we want. So it will show you the analyzed result in depth.
Okay, thank you, Ricky, for passing it to me. And now I'm going to talk about the time range. We have chosen for ask us for 10 years time range. Here's how we ensure that that's only in the 10 year time range, which is 2015 to 2025. For 2015, start. You can see that the website we have to take it manually because we don't have a slider in this Scopus one. So yeah, you can look at the slide. Okay, to the next slide. Finding the language. Since we decided to choose English as our main language for document because this is the one with the most amount of documents you can see in the slide. It's simple for Scopus and website. We just pick a box. For document type, we have decided to choose article. As you can see in the slide, there's many type of material existing inside Web of Science and Scopus. But for this assignment, we have decided for article because article is the one with the most amount of material available. It's the same for Web of Science and Scopus. You just have to pick a box. For subject area, we have decided to choose all of the subject area that is offered to us. For Web of Science and Scopus, looking at the slide, there's actually a lot more fit inside one box, but it's representing how much subject area both of these websites actually covered. So for science, we have to take the box one by one. Unfortunately, there's no easy way compared to Scopus. Whereby Scopus, we can just take all available. I don't remember the button. There's a button that you can choose all available subjects. So it's convenient for Scopus.
Moving on to the year comparison between Web of Science and Scopus. So for Scopus, it shows result in 2024. It has 5,386 documents, while Web of Science has in 2024 has 5,139 documents only. So we can see that Scopus is more document than Web of Science in 2024. So for the comparison between Web of Science and Scopus, I will prefer Scopus more because Scopus give to user sleek design and simple way to understand the graph or the detail, whereas Web of Science it shows to user in more depth detail. Is so use for Web of Science is like intermediate for user to use.
Let's start with the analysis of most common content. We started with Web of Science, KJ 0.283% credited to his or her name, with more than 90 documents credited to his or her name. In Scopus, we have found that the one author with the most result is Abiha A, with 29 documents represented to his or her name. For detail regarding how much regarding
country or territory. For Web of Science, the picture shown that the most result United States, which published 9,939 documents. For the Scopus, also United States is leading, which published document 6,845. For the comparison, I would say the Scopus are more broad range because it's cover the topics and journal from around the world, so it's more global. For the Web of Science, they more produce the top of Western countries such as UK and United States. Okay, so now I will talk about organization and affiliation. For the Scopus, we have Unit of London that the most result, which is published 1,332 documents. Meanwhile, Web of Science, the University of Toronto, which published 425 documents. I will say that Scopus include journals from many countries, and also they are provide various of field of journal. Meanwhile, Web of Science is more likely show what US and UK have. This make the US or Western countries make more dominant in their research output.
For type of document, World of Science have articles as its highest result, which is 76.84%. It has 28,284 documents, while in Scopus, the highest result is also articles, which is 69.8%. It has 21,912 documents. Both websites have shown that articles is the most highest type of document for the healthcare. Now for subject area. So for Web of Science, the highest is studies in health technology and informatics, which is 273. Meanwhile, the lowest one is IFIP, Advances in Information and Communication Technology. For Scopus, based on the pie chart, the highest subject area is medicine, which is 37.9%, while the lowest one is pharmacology, which is 2.1%. As we can see, both websites demonstrate that the majority of research is medically oriented but heavily aided by computer science. Now for funding sponsors. In Web of Science, United States Department of Health Human Services has the highest funding sponsors, which is 2,745. Meanwhile, National Health Medical Research Council and HRMC of Australia has the lowest, which is 343. Now in Scopus, National Institutes of Health has the highest documents, which is nearly 800 documents, while the lowest is National Cancer Institute, which is 200. So as you can see, both websites points out the huge amount of funding sponsors document as far as financing healthcare research, but with varying emphasis and scope.
In conclusion, we have found that bibliometrics is important for a couple of reasons. Why? Because it maintains a culture of accountability, only allowing the highest quality work to go through. It allows the justification of advanced scholarship, meaning it allows truly smart and talented people to continue study in a field that might not be profitable but is beneficial to humanity. And third, it allows continuous research improvement on individual and institutional level, meaning that not only what they research is important, it's how they research it.